We just bought a house and I want to pay off our mortgage a lot faster than 30 years. I am aiming to pay it off much faster, and I have a 4-step plan to make it happen. The number one thing I'm going to do is try to lower our payment. So the first step of that is to get to 20% equity. So we have 10% equity because we put 10% down, and we need to get to 20%. So we have 80% loan to home value, and then we can drop our PMI. So that will immediately lower our payment by a tiny bit. Once we drop our PMI on our loan, we will have more money to put toward principal reduction. Next is to save up a $30,000 recalibrate fund. Basically, I don't know if I'm going to recast to get a lower payment and then put more toward the principal and just for peace of mind because I have an unstable income, or we will be able to refinance. I can't guarantee rates will be lower in a year, so I don't really know, but having 30 grand to deploy as needed would be really helpful. And we could just put it straight to principal. I just want to have it set aside so that we're able to recalibrate and rechange our idea once we get to that year mark with this loan. That one's kind of a pipe dream because we don't really have enough money to save up $30,000, but I'm trying to increase my income, so it might happen. Let's move on from the Delulu ideas and go to the realistic ones. So the next one is to set up bi-weekly payments. We pay bi-weekly, splitting your mortgage payment in half. That way, once a year, a full mortgage payment goes toward principal reduction because you're actually making 13 payments throughout the year. You could also just make an extra payment during the year, but honestly, for budgeting, sometimes bi-weekly payments has been easier for us. Finally, I'm going to be making principal-only payments to reduce the balance of the loan starting this month with my very first one, and anything I make from TikTok and short form content is going to be put toward those additional principal payments. That's the current plan. We want to pay off the mortgage as quickly as we can, and those 4 things should help us do it. My super optimistic or delusional goal is paying it off in 5 years. My realistic goal is more like 10, but either way, I do want to pay this off much faster than 30 years. So follow along if you want to see the journey and see how quickly we can make this happen.